Find angles P and Q below. Now, this is a very simple circle geometry question. What you just need to do here is to apply just basically 2 rules, and then you are through. It shouldn't take you up to 1 minute to even solve this question. But let me explain it step by step so that you can understand, especially if you are a beginner. Now, if you look at this line here, CD, it is parallel to the line AB. You can see the arrow marks here showing that they are both parallel lines. Now, when you have a parallel line like this and another parallel line like this, and then you now have a line joining their ends like this, this is parallel to this with this arrow mark, then you should know that the angle at this elbow here is equal to the angle at this elbow point here. And what rule is that? Alternate angles are equal. So these two angles are equal. They are alternate angles. So that is the rule, the first rule that we're going to apply in this question. If you check, this is 35. And you can see this line joining them, just like you express it here, joining the two parallel lines. So that's shows that if this is 35, then this other elbow angle, just as I explained here, will also be 35 degrees. Because alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Now, the next thing you need to look at is to identify a special circle theorem. If you check, this is points B and C. I have a line from B coming to the circumference here. I have a line from C coming to the circumference here. The two lines form this 35 degree. In the same way, using the same points B and C, I have a line coming to another part of the circumference, and from C, I have another line coming to another part of the circumference, and the two lines form this angle P. So anytime you see lines coming from the same point like that, and then going to separate parts of the circumference to form angles, then you should know that the two angles that the two lines form, the pairs of lines form, are equal. And the rule is that angles in the same segment are equal. Angles in the same segment are equal. So from there, I can just conclude that angle P is equal to 35 degrees. And the rule is that angles in the same segment are equal. Now, let me move on to angle Q. Now, don't forget, we already have this angle here, angle P, as 35 degrees. If you look at this angle here, let's call this point E now. Let's call this point E. That is this point here. If you look at this triangle CDE, triangle CDE, you will agree with me that one of the lines of the triangle is extended outward. Look at this line DE. If you look at it, the line is extended out of the triangle. That is going straight. Now, when it is extended, it forms this external angle. The external angle must be that line that is extended, making an angle with one of the lines of the triangle. So this is the external angle Q. Now, there's a rule in triangles that states that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. Let me repeat that theorem again. That the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So that I can just go ahead and say angle Q is equal to this 35 plus this other P, which is also 35, because they are the two opposite interior angles to this exterior angle. And then we can conclude there without wasting time that angle Q is equal to 70 degrees as our final answer. So P is 35 degrees and Q is 70 degrees. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.